We went along with most of our guards up, you would say, and he managed to be interesting enough to suggest that we might come to Sydney, which is about 3 hours away from Canberra, and do a couple of days. So we did that in
Last year.
And that 2 days was pretty valuable. The first thing he did over the 2 days was give us a whole range of techniques, show us how the market fluctuated, where was our market, where was the US market, and what would we need to do in the Australian market to succeed, and what would we need to do, what techniques could we use in the American market.
And he opened up the door to an avenue that we didn't think existed.
This conference has been fantastic because we did Andrews, and then we did in September last year, we did a boots on the ground with Chris Strickland, and that was just fantastic.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
Very motivating, very positive.
Why don't we go to where response comes from and have them, because all the people we've met in response have just been fantastic. So we assumed that it would be good here, and that was it was a correct assumption, except it's been great, not good.
Yes. Apart from the people being absolutely fantastic
and
welcoming and helpful. I mean, it's opened up even more doors than what the previous workshops have been.
Yeah. So well worth coming and well worth meeting a whole lot of folks here, seeing properties on the ground, talking to Dallin and saying, okay, so this is what you mean by this and this is what you mean by that. What you're paying for is a lot more than just I'm going to get into business and I'm not going to, I'm going to knock people over in the rush to get my first million. It's not about that. It's about learning enough about real estate to understand how to invest well in it. And that's what you pay the money for. You pay the money for the expertise to help you
make it happen. Yeah. And it does.
And it can, there are principles that we can apply in Australia. I would say that some of the things we've learned here, we didn't hear about in Australia at all, techniques, so it's been worthwhile coming here. It's an international organisation that is committed to good real estate education, and it works.